Some are wondering, what could I possibly be up to now on February 14, 2023, Tuesday, which I know it's been a while, but I've just been very busy, and I was hoping that the first video for 2023 would have happened sooner. Didn't get to wrap up 2022 because I was sick as a freaking animal. So, as the title implies, I wanted to show the new snow wheels that I got for my truck, and I'm going to delve a little bit into why. But what you're looking at here is the Bridgestone Blizzak LT. They are the same 275/70 R18s that they call for. So now I'm the same diameter, whether I'm in winter mode or non-winter mode. I'm not going to call them summer tires, but you get the gist of what I'm saying here. And here is a tread view of the Bridgestone Blizzak LT, sized LT 275/70 R18, for those who are wondering what it would look like. And to those who are wondering what did I do with my Firestone Winterforce-LTs, they're wrapped up nicely on a pallet. You can see them on the pallet. Keep it off the ground. So I put a bag over the top wheel. I stretch wrapped it nicely. That's where I'm keeping them until I can sell them. They're size 235/80 R17 LT, of course. So back to my truck's new winter shoes, if you will. A lot of this was mainly my fault, just under the category of I didn't know what I didn't know. As I have shown in a previous video quite some time ago, I'll leave the link to that video. You know that the 235/80 R17 and the 275/70 R18 are significantly different sizes, so much so that I had to get a separate winter spare. If I stick with the same size, however, I won't have to do that anymore, because that can be a hassle swapping out the spares. But the main reason I did this was just simple selection. The 235/80/17 is mainly used by dualies. There's two problems with that. You don't get a lot of selection with snow tires. All I have are those Firestone Winterforce-LTs that I was not very happy with. The other thing to also keep in mind is that the 235/80 R17 has a lower load rating, which is not a problem for a dually because you now have 4 of those tires on one axle. This will also explain why on the 2500s we opt for a slightly higher payload. It'll automatically default to the 18-inch size, the 275/70 R18, and why the single rear wheel 3500s only come with the 18-inch wheels. Here's the other problem caused by these significant diameter difference. Now, if it could be pre-programmed in the ECU that, okay, you flip a few options, I'm now running 235s, not a problem. The thing was, I had to go much faster on the speedometer than I actually was to go, like, let's say if I want to do 75, I had to go 80 plus miles an hour. Here's the other thing too. Let's say I have to travel 10 miles. Well, those smaller wheels will turn more, so now I'm actually on the odometer traveling, let's say, 12 or 13 miles. And if you have a limited warranty, well, now you're actually cheating yourself out of your warranty prematurely. Another thing I didn't keep in mind. If I, again, had the means to be able to easily select my different tire sizes in the car, I know certain Mercedes do that, and if there was just more options available for the 235/80/17 size, I would have absolutely done more to try to make that work. But the thought process that ran through me as well, if I'm going to have to buy tires, again, especially sooner than I really wanted to, why not just go back to the size that it calls for and the other advantages I have made note of. So that's why you see what you see now. And yes, it's my usual 7786 gloss smoke gray from Rust-Oleum that I like to paint my winter wheels with. And here be another view of the 3500 with its new snowshoes and better lighting. Yes, I moved the vehicles to get them out of the friggin' sun here. There's what it looks like. And again, to recap, I just didn't know what I didn't know. There just wasn't as many options available for the 235/80/17, especially now because of the supply chain issues. Just had better options for my 18. And as I mentioned, the different diameters, they were that different that I had to get a different spare. Again, I point that out. That affects the height of the truck too. Something else to think about for those who have 2500s and 3500s with a fifth wheel. You would have to adjust that hitch if, let's say, you run different size tires. That now that I'm running the same size year round, there isn't that issue. And this also applies if you're going to tow with the ball hitch as well, so there's just less of that you got to screw around with. That's my first video for 2023. Hopefully this was helpful to any and all of my fellow heavy-duty truck owners out there who might be watching this. Any and all input is greatly appreciated. Have a great day, be safe out there, and don't be a stranger.